Hello guys. So this is a brand new type of thing I want to start doing. It's called string change story time. It's where I tell you guys a story while I change out the strings of my guitar. I know it sounds weird, but like, honesty, whenever you change out your strings, it's kind of long and tedious. So today I'm going to be restringing my Epiphone Les Paul custom. I had this guitar when I was around 16 years old, and I think 16 or 15, I don't really remember. But this thing has not had a string change since like 3 months ago, so I really had to change its strings out. I use Ernie Ball 10s for this one because, I mean, that's what it came with, and I don't really feel like adjusting a truss rod or some shit, so this is all I'm going to be using. I use this Music Nomad gloss finish. It's a polish, I don't know, it's just to polish the wood out and to protect it, basically. This little string winder and pliers that I stole from my dad. Sorry if he's watching this. Alright, so today's story is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be about how this one girl got me into Avenged Sevenfold and how she basically made me into a huge fan. So it all started whenever I was in a confirmation class. If you don't know what a confirmation class is, it's just a class that Catholics have to take so they can get confirmed. It's like right after they get baptized, and for Catholics they get baptized differently like Christians. Well, I'm not either one anymore. I used to be Catholic and I also tried to be Christian, and that's another topic for another video. But regardless though, we had to take these classes, and then we had like this big, I want to call it a vacation, but we had like this big retreat that we had to go to that lasted for an entire weekend. So we went to this retreat, and at this retreat they basically gave us this big charter bus to go to. We're to go 4 hours away into like a big unknown area, which it kind of looks like that, but whenever we got out of it you can kind of see where it is. It's kind of like an area in a forest with like a hotel in it, but that hotel has no TVs in it. Oh yeah, we couldn't bring our electronics, by the way. So they brought this big charter bus for us, and I went in there, and then that's when I noticed this one girl. She had half and half hair, like half white and half black. It was like an amazing combination, and I really loved it. And I don't know, she stuck out like a sore thumb, and I was just like, oh my god. The big thing that stuck out though was her Avenged Sevenfold jacket. Oh my god, like going to like a Catholic place, you don't see people that are mostly into metal and stuff like that. So I don't know, I mean, if you've seen some people, then tell me in the comments below. But yeah, I saw her in the bus, and it just took it was a 4-hour ride, and I was just like, basically made it my goal to have her to be my friend at least, I'm not a dickwad that like just wants to like be with, I don't know how to explain it, but still, like, yeah, just have her at least be my friend. So by the time we got there, I was just basically, we were all huddled up into a lobby, and I was just basically starstruck by her. I just kept looking at her because she's a girl that's into Avenged Sevenfold. But at the time, I only knew about Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold, so yeah, call me a poser, whatever. I was a sophomore in high school when this happened, so yeah. But basically, oh, that fell. Oh well. By the next day, we went to, we had a breakfast thing. They gave us breakfast in this retreat thing because, we have to eat somehow. Surprisingly, out of whatever, she was right in front of me in line. Like, what a great coincidence. So I was just like, okay, so maybe I could build up the courage and actually talk to this girl because she seems really cool. So that's what I did. I turned to her and I was just like, hey, what's up? I asked her what her favorite bands were at first. I said, so do you like... I asked her if she was into metal. She was just like, yeah. And I was just like, so are you into like Pantera or anything? Because, I mean, those are bands I know. She said no. But the two bands she named on top of her head was obviously Avenged Sevenfold and Attila. And if you don't know what Attila is... oof. I'm so glad I heard Avenged Sevenfold first, because Attila is... I'm sorry, if she's watching this, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to all other Attila fans too. I just can't. Sorry? I guess. But anyways, that was a good start, in all honesty. We just started talking a lot because, you know, she basically noticed I was the only other metalhead, but I wouldn't really call myself a metalhead as a sophomore because I was mostly into classic rock like Guns N' Roses and Van Halen. Because, I mean, those are the to-go bands that basically will get you into guitar solos and stuff like that. Okay, so then she told me that she wanted to take a picture of me because apparently I looked like her boyfriend. I know, as weird as that sounds, I don't know why. The funny thing was, like I said earlier, we weren't supposed to have any electronics with us during this, like, revival of our mind, this cleansing of our minds, you know, during this retreat. But, you know, I mean, I can see that she's a rule breaker, and I'm just like, well then, that's great. So, after lunch, when we went outside and everybody was, like, having their own fun, basically. People were playing, like, ultimate frisbee, people were playing golf. I was on the golf course with her, you know, and then that's where she basically was taking pictures of me. And trust me, I know this sounds like random and out of nowhere, but this is going to get later in the story, trust me. So, here's where I dive into my problem, because I was a sophomore, a little 15, 16-year-old at this time. Damn, this piece right here. Chicks. Well, I was the type of guy that did not know how to talk to girls. As a little 16-year-old sophomore boy, I didn't know how to talk to girls, sadly. So basically, I just try to talk to her every time I had. And you know, if you're doing that, you should not, because you should basically give them space, which I'm sorry for not doing. I truly am very sorry. And yeah, up until the end of that retreat, she, like, everybody was outside in a circle telling about how much they loved it and how much, like, the retreat, how great it was. Everybody was talking about how great the retreat was and how it, like, went through their hearts and everything, which, again, I'm not making fun of anybody who's very religious, because if you are, I honestly respect you for that. And I respect that you are into that. And again, I will make a full video on the reason why I am not a Catholic or a Christian anymore. That's just me personally, though. Whenever we all circled up and talked about how this helped us in a way and how this retreat was just good for us, she went up there and then she was just saying how she met cool new people, and I was really happy about her. So by the time she got off of, like, the podium she was talking in, I tried giving her a high five and she rejected it. I guess it's because I was being an annoying little prick. Oh, that smells bad. By the way, if you guys want to know what this is, I think this is, it's not lemon oil, it's some other type of oil. I just don't know what it is. If you guys know what it is, let me just get a clear picture. If you guys know what this is, just tell me in the comments below, like, what type of liquid it is. Like, right after that, that's whenever I started getting more into Avenged Sevenfold. And because of me getting more into Avenged Sevenfold, I was just, like, looking into their solos and stuff. And that's when I actually started posting a lot more on my Instagram. I started posting a lot more covers on my Instagram. And, you know, if you've known me for a long time, like, you know how many covers I've posted when I was, like, in high school. Yeah, it was mainly at first just to try to impress her, but that all backfired real hard. And also, I mean, I made a whole video on why playing guitar solos and stuff won't really impress girls and why you should not strive for that if you want to, like, play guitar. Yeah, I've tried playing Avenged Sevenfold, like, intro, solos, a bunch of Sinister Gates stuff, and that's when I got into Sinister Gates. So, in all honesty, because of her, I really got so into Avenged Sevenfold. So, yeah, thank you. And that really, and what I was going to say earlier on the picture she took of me. So, hold on, I got to open this up. So, her boyfriend her boyfriend saw that I was, like, on her phone for some reason, because apparently she kept the picture or whatever. And, I mean, it was just literally me outside. Just calm down, it's not like that. She took a picture of me of just, like, a headshot, so calm down. Don't act like it's, yeah, whatever. You know, her boyfriend just got real jealous, and then apparently that's when she told me that she can't talk to me because the guy was getting really jealous, and then he was gonna leave. He was gonna leave her if we like didn't stop communicating. In which, if you're a guy that does that to your girlfriend, just why? Don't do that. Honestly, don't be controlling. Let her be her. Okay? She is a human being and she has the right to have friends. So, yeah, just what a dick. For the respect of her and her life, I did what she said, you know, and I didn't want to like cause anything. So I just said, okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, no, sad story. She's basically out of my life. And the last and final time that I saw her was during my first semester of college, back when I actually went to a physical college. Right now I'm doing online courses in Academy of Art. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, that's what I'm doing. I'm studying to be an audio engineer, and that's the reason why I got out of that actual community college. But that was the last time I saw her there. Last time I saw her, she was just in the hallway. And I was just like, is that her? Because she changed her hair. And I was just like, oh my god, it is. And like, wow. Can't believe it's been... Because I met her sophomore year. So it's been like about 3 years that I saw her again. Like, it's just crazy to think of that. But yeah, you know, like if she's watching this, I just want to say thank you. Because, I mean, I highly doubt she'd watch this, but if she does, and you recognize me, I would just want to say thank you. Like, if it wasn't for you, now I wouldn't have my drummer I have right now, because he is as big of an Avenged Sevenfold fan as I am. And, you know, just to think, if she didn't get me into them, then I don't know if me and my drummer would have, like, a good musical connection, you know? So, I just think that's really cool. Ugh. I can already see the comment section. You have went throughout the entire story and you did not even go through half of restringing this guitar. But alright guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you think about this new format that I'm doing. And if you like it, just tell me for sure. If you want to hear more string change story times, then I'll be glad to tell you, because I got a lot of content for that. And yeah, if Ernie Ball is watching, you know, please, you know, just sponsor me if you want. I'm kidding. I barely have like 95 subscribers, and I'm like asking for sponsors, bruh. What's wrong with me? And I hope you guys have a great day.